Hi everyone, welcome to Be Smart Together. Before we start, please click subscribe and turn on the notification to avoid missing valuable videos. Also, feel free to drop a comment below. We have 3 unit rate tables, March, April, and May. Each month we received an updated table. Assume we are in April, and you want to know what product has been added to the table. You are probably thinking of the match or X-match function. Let's go to the Power Query editor. For the time being, those 3 tables are already imported. I want to show you 3 different ways to do it. The first method does not require M-code knowledge. Right-click on the empty space in the query pane, New Query, Combine, then select Merge Queries as New. The tables we want to compare are March and April. Select those tables from the drop-down list for both primary and secondary tables, and the order is not sensitive. We want to compare products, so select Group and Name for both tables. Here is the key part, Left Anti, and Right Anti. Left Anti? Right Anti? What are those? Group of Anti? We have March table and April table. Left Anti, in this case, is the March table data not intersecting with April table, whereas Right Anti is the April table data not intersecting with March table. Let's select Right Anti, and then click OK to continue. Now expand the table. Highlighted transactions are the newly added products. Let's edit the source step, and change the join kind to Left Anti. We will get the products in March table but not in April table. Highlighted are the unmatched products. Rename the query to Method 1. You have learned how to use the Merge Queries function to find unmatched items. The benefit of this method is no coding is required, but the limitation is you can only compare 2 tables. Let's create a blank query, and I will show the simple M-code method to get unmatched items. The function we use in this example is Table.RemoveMatchingRows. It has 2 mandatory arguments, the primary table and a list of records we want to remove from the primary table. Assuming we are in April, then the primary table is April table, and we need Table.ToRecords function to turn March table into a list of records. The result you see is the unmatched transactions of all columns. In our previous example, we were comparing only the group and name columns. So, we want to specify the group and name columns in the function as an optional argument. Add the column names in the function as highlighted, and you will get only the products added in April. Copy the formula, add a new custom step and paste over the copied formula. To get the products removed in April, simply swap over the highlighted code. Here you go. Products removed in April. Let's a new custom step, and combine both products added and removed in April. Now you have all the transactions that were added and removed in April. This method is easily to learn, involve a bit of simple M-code, but you only can compare to 2 tables at a time. Let's create a blank query, and I will show the last method, allowing you to compare multiple tables. Rename the blank query to Method 3. Add a custom step and leave the source step blank for easy demonstration purposes. We need to use the Table.ToRecords function to turn the unit price table into a list. The table we want to refer to is March table. You can preview one of the records. Rename the step to March. We want to repeat this step for April and May. Create a new custom step, add in the code the formula by referring to April table, and then rename the step to April. Create a new custom step, add in the code the formula by referring to May table, and then rename the step to May. Create a new custom step, and rename the step to Union. The function we want to use in this step is the List.Union function. For example, say you have 3 lists. List 1 contains numbers 1 to 3. List 2 contains 2, 4, 5, and 6. List 3 contains numbers 1 to 3 and 6 to 8. Apply Union function will give you a list of numbers from 1 to 8. That's the unique numbers of all lists. The first argument of the function state, lists. We need curly brackets for multiple lists. Let us start with March and April. Again, because we have the unit price column, we need to be specified with the columns we union in the optional argument. We can use the first code, or the Record.Fields in the optional argument. I use the second one most of the time. Add a new custom step, and you can check the result using the Table.FromRecords function. Rename the step to Intersect, then update the code to List.Intersect. List.Union give you the full unique list, where List.Intersect give the only match items between tables. Use the same argument code from List.Union. Create a new custom step, rename the step to Difference, and then update the code in the formula bar to List.Difference. The first argument for List.Difference is the primary list, the union list in this case, whereas the second argument is the list the primary list compares, and the second list is the intersect list in this case. The difference between the primary list to the secondary list looks like this. The highlighted code contains the first and second arguments, and the optional argument to help us specify the columns we compare. We can now create the last custom step, and turn a list of records to a table with the Table.ToRecord function. If you compare the result to method 2, you will get the same result. Rename the step to Output. Go to the Union step, add May to the list. Then, go to the Intersect step, add May to the list. Go to the Output step. There is an additional column added to the May table, Type. The Type column does not appear in the result because our primary list is March. We need to add a highlighted code to the optional argument. The table.column name is to get the column names from the May table, and the missing field.use null is to fill the missing fields. Method 3 can compare to 2 or more tables at a time, but you will need to know to write M code. Thank you for watching, and I hope you find this video helpful. Please don't forget to click like if you like the video.